Hey everybody, what's cooking? Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite tunes by Father John Misty, Fun Times in Babylon. Gonna play some of it, then we're gonna talk about it. Times in Babylon, that's what I'm counting on. Before the dam goes up at the foot of the sea, before the new wing of the prison raven ceremony, before the star of the morning comes looking for me, I would like to abuse my lungs, smoke everything inside with every girl I've ever loved, right before I ride around my wreckage on a horse knee deep in blood. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. Times in Babylon, oh mama, it just begun. You're the first in line. Before they put me to work in a government camp, before they do my face like a corpse and say, you get up and dance, before the beast comes looking for last year's grant, I would like to abuse my lungs, smoke everything inside with every girl I've ever loved, ride around my wreckage on a horse knee deep in blood. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. All right, love it. Great tune, great tune. So anyway, we are not in standard tuning with this song, and that's what's sort of tricky about it. Because in the recording there are two guitars, one that's in standard, one that's in this open tuning. So this is what Father John Misty is playing, Josh Tillman's playing, and you'll see it often in his acoustic renditions when it's just him. And it took me a while to figure it out, but I think I got it. So we are in open D tuning, but we got a capo on the second fret, so we're really in open E tuning. But before we get into that confusion, let's just take off the capo and get our tuning down. So first thing you're gonna do is bring your E down to D. A stays the same, D stays the same. G, you're gonna bring down to F sharp, or G flat, it might say on your tuner. B, you're gonna bring down to A, and E, you're gonna bring down to D. So when you play this, you've got a wonderful major, D major triad. D, F sharp, and A. E, A, D, F sharp, A, and D. So many tunes are in this open tuning, countless. So it's a really great tuning just to know. For this particular song though, Josh Tillman, Father John Misty, if you will, puts the capo on the 2nd fret, so really now we're in the key of E. Alright, so here we go, let's do the shapes. The cool thing is, you got a major chord here, so in the beginning, if you notice, I was very casually just strumming that. All the strings, just like this. And there's our first chord. The fun. Sorry, a little bit early. But anyway, that first chord is basically an E7 shape. So what you're gonna do is put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, index on the 1st fret of the G string. So you got open, 2, open, 1, open, open. So far, times in, next chord, Babylon. Keep your index where it is. Just bring down your middle finger to the 2nd fret of D. Babylon. And if you can, just try to play from the D string down. But it's okay if the other strings down. That's what I'm counting on. Back to that first shape, that E7 shape. You're the first in line. Alright, so that's our beginning. And then we have the before the dam goes up. Open strings, it's great. That's our chord. Before the dam goes up at the foot of the sea. Back to that same E7 shape, that very first shape. Before the bottom foot of the sea. For the star of the morning comes looking for me. Oh, that's another thing too. So as you see, we just did our first intro and verse, right? Very simple with the chord shapes. So what you can do to spice things up a little bit is you can do some hammer-ons with that middle finger on either shape. However often you want to do. Obviously, there is the thing is too much hammer on, if that's actually a phrase. So anyway, that's our verse, that's our chorus. But before the star of the morning comes looking for me. Our chorus. So what this is basically you're gonna take like a major chord, right? And bring it all the way up here. So now, relative to the capo, you got your middle finger on the 5th fret of A, ring finger on the 5th fret of D, index on the 4th fret of G, and pinky on the 5th fret of the B string. Then, our second chord of the chorus, bring your pinky up to the 7th fret of the B string, ring finger on the 7th fret of the G string, index on the 5th fret of the D string, and then you really just want to hear the inner 4 strings. So So to do that, I sort of wrap my thumb around here so it's touching the E string, and then use my palm to meet the other E string. That's the second chord. So we have our first chord here, this. And I would like to abuse, open strings, lose my lungs, and back to that E7 shape, that first chord that we learned. Smoke, and then it repeats, smoke everything inside with every hole I've ever loved. Ride around my wreckage on a horse, knee-deep in blood. And here's our little ending here. You stay here on this chord. Look out, and take off your middle finger and play that open A string. Hollywood, and then put your middle finger down on the second fret of the D string. Here I come. So again, it's really just that bass line walk down there. That look out, Hollywood, here I come. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. Oh, I'm never gonna make it. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. That goes back into it. Fall. First verse. So overall, it's chord-wise very simple. Really just got a handful of simple chords that repeat, and yeah, that covers all of it. And I really like just this open tuning because you can, I just love how you can strum without touching the guitar, and it sounds really good. And yeah, it's got a lot of wiggle room to mess around with the vocal line too, and those hammer-ons are always nice. Just not too many of them. Not too many. Don't drive us crazy though. And yeah, great song. Look out, Hollywood, here I come. That's it. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Talk to you later.